Hello everybody and welcome to our channel, Two Crones Psychic Investigators. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to our channel, welcome. And welcome back to all of the returning subscribers for my other channel. Leanne and I are eternally grateful for all of the new subscribers or returning subscribers, all the beautiful comments, all the thumbs up, and all the shares. If you would please continue to do that and help get us out there even further, we would be eternally grateful to each and every one of you guys. So if you are not subscribed yet and you're watching this video, please do so. Leave a beautiful comment, if not for one of us, for somebody else to find. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. And if you know somebody who will resonate with the messages, feel free to share them, okay? So this video is for the star sign of Aquarius. And Aquarians, we are checking in on the full moon energy that is around the Aquarian collective. The full moon is coming in just a couple of days. It is in tropical Sagittarius. So Sagittarius rules the Temperance card in the Tarot card, which talks about divine timing. It talks about healing. It talks about balancing. It also talks about watering them seeds that you are birthing, manifesting. Okay, so just a little bit of tidbit. It also rules, I think, the 10th house or 9th house. I don't know. But it rules the house of higher wisdom, travel, philosophy, stuff like that, higher knowledge. All right, looking at something from a bigger perspective, different perspective. All right, Aquarians, so let me see what's going on with you guys for this full moon energy. I do feel that there is a detail that could be coming to light in your particular situation. That detail could resonate with everybody differently. So I can't really pinpoint exactly what that detail is, but I feel like it's an important detail that has something to do with going forward, so to speak. I also heard karmic endings for Aquarians. The karmic endings, breaking ties. It's like I can hear you, Aquarius, talking to your spirit team. Kind of like I do every morning when I get up. I call in my protective power and I talk to my angels, and sometimes we have a little cry session, and you know, it helps to get it out. I kind of feel like you do the same thing, maybe not the same way that I do because we're all different, but I feel like you talk to your spirit team a lot. And I feel like sometimes your belief system, it's like, because sometimes you have to go through something to get the blessing on the other side. And I feel like sometimes you don't have faith in that prayer, but Spirit is telling you, keep your faith. And I feel like that detail is what's going to be illuminated. Is the fact that they hear you, they hear your prayers. And you don't have to get down on your knees. You don't have to do anything specific. You could just sit in your chair and talk to your spirit team. There is no set rule in how you pray, if that's what you want to call it. I call it just a divine conversation. So there you go. I feel like that's what's happening for you. So we're going to go ahead, Aquarians, and we are going to pull a Moonology card here. Run it through the sage to clear out the overnight energies. And let's shuffle for the Aquarian collective. What's happening? What's the moon energy look like for the Aquarian collective? See, yeah, look at the bigger picture. There you go. Yeah. So whatever this detail is going to make you look at your situation or look at the bigger picture as to that they are around you and that they do hear you. Okay. All right. So let's. I feel like it could be something with your household as well. Okay, so we have a lot of cards that popped out. We have 3 of them, 3 cards. So there could be the power of 3. You could have 3 different spirit people around you, whether it's angels, past on loved ones, your guardian angels. But I feel like there's 3 specific ones who are standing around you. I feel a male energy, so you could have a male loved one who is standing real close to you, Aquarius. All right, so don't let pride get in your way with the full moon in Leo. So it has something to do with your belief system. That's that pride and ego. The ego mind is what I call it, or what I call is the monkey mind. You got them freaking monkeys bounce all over the place. All right, and as I'm talking to you, Aquarians, my left ear has a slight ring to it, which lets me know that my spirit team is with you, or with me. And I feel like you could be feeling the same symptoms. Maybe your left ear rings. Maybe you feel like sometimes you're in peanut heaven and you're wondering what's going on. That's all a sign that your spirit team is around you when you get that elevated feeling. If you don't know what that elevated feeling is, go for a ride up over the mountains. And, you know, when the higher you get up on that mountain, the more pressure you feel in your ears. A lot of people take their nose and they try to pop it, and that's not a good thing. But if you're sitting at home and you all of a sudden feel that pressure, that's a sign. Like, I feel like they give you all the little signs, but you dismiss it because your monkey mind is saying, oh, there's no way, right? When am I going to get that answered prayer? A fiery climax approaches. We got the full moon in Aries. So there's that detail. Something is approaching you. And they're telling you, don't allow your monkey mind and your pride to block you from whatever is approaching you. For some of you, it could be good, right? Some of you, it could be bad. But we have Leo and Aries. So there's 2 fiery energies coming through for you, Aquarius. Already. And those are the sister signs to Sagittarius. New moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate, right? That's that prayer. Meditation, meditate and contemplate. Go within thyself. So you could have Pisces, like be a North Node Pisces. You could be an ascending Pisces. You could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. You may be a Sun Aquarius, a Moon Pisces. You could be Sun and Moon Aquarius and have maybe Mars or Pisces could be in your 4th house, which represents your home, your family. But anyways, the point is that they want you to continue to pray, right? And trust and believe that your spirit team is around you. They want you to meditate. They want you to remove that old belief system and contemplate what your next step is. Remember, I said from the jump, there's a detail that's going to be revealed to you that's going to be very important moving through this full moon. And I feel like that's what's approaching, is that detail. And I feel like they're telling you, Aquarius, don't let pride get in your way and miss this detail. So therefore, continue praying, go within thyself, balance your head and your heart. So we have a lot of fiery and water energy. Remember I said about the temperance, balancing that fire and water, right? And that's what you need to do. Temper your emotions and balance that fire and water energy. Pay attention to nature as well. All right. I got sidetracked. I apologize. I love the birds, and I have the windows open, or the window blinds up, so that I can see the birds. And there was a little tiny bird sitting out here on my clothesline that caught my attention, just singing away. All right, so that's also a sign. Nature are signs. Like I said, birds. So pay attention to that. So we're going to go ahead, and this is 2 different decks, the Archangel Oracle cards and the Romance Angel Oracle cards. And what we're going to do is pull a card. I use the Romance Angels for your heart space. It allows me to see what's in your heart. Okay. And there's, you got a heart space, Aquarius. Something in your heart. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Express your love. So, yeah, it's about, I feel like a lot of you, this is the detail. How can I express myself without something going poof, blowing up in your face, right? With that fiery climax that's approaching. How can I express without the fight? How can I express in a very balanced and tempered way? And I feel like that's that detail that's going to come to you. It's going to hit you in your heart space. So pay attention to that detail. I feel like you're just going to know. Yeah, that's what I feel. And Archangel Michael is coming through telling you you're a very powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very, very loved. So remember, you have Archangel Michael around you. You have Archangel Samuel around you, helping you with this situation. And it has something to do with children. Okay? Maybe your childhood. Maybe in your childhood you were unable... You know, in my childhood, my parents always said kids are to be seen, not heard. Well, okay, then that kind of blocks that throat chakra. And I'm bringing it to you because maybe that's the kind of situation you were in as a child. Kids are to be seen and not heard. You know, we're having adult time, go outside and play. You know, situations like that is what I feel. Therefore, it blocks how you express yourself. You have a tendency to hold things in, and then poof, things explode when you try to express yourself. So that's a detail I feel that's important that you're going to see from a higher perspective. So they want you to contemplate that. How can I express myself without an explosion happening? How can I temper my anxiety, my volcano of eruptions? How can I communicate without all of this stuff coming out that doesn't even have anything to do with the situation? All right. So be aware of that. I feel like that's your detail. So now we're going to pull, this is a Divine Energy card, Divine Energy Oracle card. Aquarius. For some Aquarians, I feel like there's definitely a fear, like I said, because you're afraid of rocking the boat. And I feel like it has something to do with a Leo individual. And I feel like they want you to know, your spirit team wants you to know that you two could very well be soulmates. Especially with the Pisces energy coming through here. Pisces rules the 12th house of spirituality. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get a card for Aquarians. Okay. Make a plan, right? Exactly. Contemplate. Make a plan. Don't go off all unhinged, right? Don't go off and try to express something without making that detailed plan. Don't miss the detail. So that's where that make a plan, like going off unhinged, not being aware of maybe a situation that Maybe you need to sit back and write it out a few times, or, sit down and, make a plan what you want to express it, how I want to express it. So don't go off unhinged. And I feel like that's your detail. Because if you go in unhinged with a Leo individual, it's not going to work out in your favor, because Leos have a tendency to be a little hot-headed. And for some reason, I feel you already know this. So they want you to sit down and contemplate, how am I going to express this without something going poof in my face? What plans do I need to make? And then you're going to get a detail that's going to be very important to this plan. All right. So let's go ahead and pull a chakra card. And that was quick and easy. And you got chakra balance. All things work best in conjunction with all things. I can't read the crystal on there. Let me see if I can see it. I think it says equilibrium, but here's a list of crystals: clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citron, carnelian, and smoky quartz. Yeah. Again, all things work in conjunction with all things. So you have to make the plan. The plan will work if you sit down and make the plan. Go within thyself and contemplate how to do it, instead of just running forward and doing something, because it's not going to work out in your favor if you don't. Okay? That's what I see for you, Aquarius. Thank you, and have a great full moon.